and welcome to the Gift and Home channel. I'm Debbie Ward Kennedy, your decorating and display diva, here with more ideas and inspiration for using flea market finds, antiques, and fabulous handmade creations to make your store one of a kind. We're talking about personality, and I've got one standing right next to me. This is Barry J. Ackerman of Barry J. Designs. Thanks so much for joining us today. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
She's just as colorful as her booth is. Barry is a product designer, and she creates things with vintage flair for your modern lifestyle. Tell us a little bit about who your customer is.
You know, my customer ranges in age really from 14 years old, and I have customers that are 90 years old. And they're people who want something that's a little bit different, that you know, is just a little bit off the norm that you find in the big chain stores.
They're people with personality, and they want to express it.
Creative people.
Barry creates handbags, purses, aprons, all kinds of fabulous personal accessories. You could sell these in your store. Coming to shows like this is a great way to source original, fabulous products like the ones that Barry makes to sell in your store and set you apart. Barry is also a master at visual presentation. If you're a retailer selling her products in your store, she provides you with everything you need to really wow your customers and be successful at selling them. You're good at this, girl.
Thank you.
Okay, right here is a great example. This is a simple little scale. It elevates these tiny little key fobs, which are a small product. Sometimes it's hard to get the customer to pay attention to something small. By putting them in this fabulous little vintage look scale, which isn't vintage, by the way, it's new, but it looks vintage because of the way she presented it. She's really made these a focal point. I'm sure this increases sales. It certainly does increase the impact that they have in the booth. Here's a great example of one of Barry's terrific little products. Again, vintage style. They're inspired by vintage looks and vintage fabrics, but these are modern. This is why 14-year-olds love them, because they are hip and happening. Everybody needs one of these. A few other ideas here in Barry's booth are things that are simple, easy for anyone to do. Okay. This is personality, people. She's just added a simple little rhinestone pin to one of her bags to show it off and hung it around the neck of a mannequin. The mannequin is also wearing an apron that Barry has designed with beautiful business cards in the pockets. How can you present your business cards in your store? Are they unique and interesting to look at, and can you present them in a way that your customer wants to grab them? She's also used them for her price tags. Again, this is branding, this is personality, and this is really easy to find on the product. Barry's done a few other things here. You're just taking this small space and really using it well, which is great for retailers. Sometimes we have small stores. We need to maximize every inch. Items like this, a peg rack on the wall that she's hung a lot of purses from, a few tables and chairs stacked up to bring this whole thing together into great visual impact for you. This alone would be a fabulous window display of products like this. It just invites you in, and the colors pop. Now, Barry has come up with something really ingenious, and I'd love to share it with you. Chandeliers are hot right now. We all know this. Sweetie, tell us how you came up with this great idea.
So I had the bird cage holder in my home and the chandelier in our living room, and I was just looking for a way to put the wristlets somewhere. And I thought they made good little jewels for the chandelier.
They are. The colors in your products sparkle like jewels on this chandelier. This is just darling. What a great... This could stand right next to your register. It would be fabulous. You can see right behind this, the oldest trick in the book when it comes to visual merchandising is the clothesline idea. She's done a great job of really packing some product on here. This has punch. It's right at my eye level. Again, this would be great as a window display. It's also great backing a display of products. And if you move down, you can see that she's related the two by using a fixture that is actually a vintage wire laundry cart. It's filled with lots more of her fabulous product. This looks better than any laundry I've ever seen, but it's a great visual presentation. Barry, thank you so much for spending time with us, sharing your creativity, showing us how not only can you find great products here at shows like this, you can find great ideas. So do come, and if you want to see more of Barry's products and sell them in your store, visit her website, barryjonline.com. Thank you so much for joining us. Come along with me for more ideas and inspiration for the Gift and Home channel. I'm Debbie Kennedy. Thanks.